My nigga, what's wise, what's wise, what's wise, what's wise, my people, what's wise? Back again, back again, back again. Push them likes, hit them likes, push them likes, hit them likes, and subscribe to the page. This wise thoughts, wise moves, wise clues for you guys to be wise to. Wise Talk Podcast. And I'm the wise guy, not the fool. I swear to God on my blood. Yeah, we're going to be talking about a few things today. And like I say, I might get off the subject or I might stay on it. Today we're going to get straight on into it. Straight on into it. We're going to get straight on into it. Yeah, straight into it. Straight into it. Today we're going to talk about how we blessed with different gifts. How everyone is blessed with different gifts. And what I say that again?
Like pushing likes.
Okay.
And subscribe to our channel.
Yeah, subscribe to my channel and push them likes. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. Yeah, but we're going to get back into this. Blessed with different gifts. I'm going to show what I mean by this. We have some out here that can see. Better than those that can hear. We have some that can smell. Better than those that can think. We have different gifts out here. It's what I'm trying to share with you. This is the reason why groups, I feel, is in groups today. Because those that have the same gifts get along with each other. Those that see the same things operate with each other. Those who hear the same things operate with each other. Those who move the same way move around with each other. For some reason, those that move around can't get along with those that can see. These is the gifts that we blessed with today. That not everyone have them. So the mission of it all is this right here. If you ever watched the movie Transformers, it was different Transformers, right? They was all blessed with their gifts to do what they needed to do in this movie, if you saw it. But somehow when it got to a certain situation when they can't accomplish the goal that they was trying to accomplish, this is what they done. They all came together and formed Voltron. So what I'm trying to share with you today is this right here. They all became one robot and completed the mission. They was blessed with different gifts though. The mission is to come together and form Voltron. It's no difference, it's this right here. Let me explain this. Stick out your hand like this. You have fingers like here. Yeah, my fingers is bad because some of them got screws in it. I was off in the streets doing things that I shouldn't have been doing. Yeah, I know what I'm saying. But I'ma still do this. Stick your fingers out here and put a wall together right here. We spread it out. No one together. Going against the wall. Now this wall is right here. Here come the fingers. Boom. The first one gets there, crumbles. Second one gets there, crumble. The third one gets there, crumble. The fourth one gets there, crumble. The fifth one gets there, crumble. But if we all comes together and form Voltron, that's a fist. Now, put your hand in a fist. Put a wall up that we're going against. A powerful fist and a wall. Bow. It gets knocked down. The fist moves ahead. We blessed with different gifts. We need to come together and form a fist, more like Voltron, to complete this mission. If you're on this mission, you know what I'm saying? We have to get these things together. We have to. Blessed with different gifts. You know, like I say, I was blessed with a gift to do certain things other than read. Certain things that I was blessed with, I can't tell you about. But I'm going to get off of this subject right quick because something popped up in my head. We had these Democrats. Obama was in office for 8 years? We had Democrats in office way before him too. One thing I like about what Trump's doing today, if you're wise, by looking at this vision that I'm seeing today, he's showing us what these Democrats could have been doing when they was in office. They could have been hard and foreign and putting things together in a situation where they can become the king. But no, they want to come to our churches, get our votes, and then smile in our face once they get into office. And then when here Trump comes into office, right? They want to tell us all this news on all these news channels about what Trump is doing and how Trump is doing this, how Trump benefit her, how Trump benefit there. Every president that was in office benefited in office. It's not one that haven't. So I'm saying this to say this. You have to be able to read between them blank lines to understand the lies that they telling. You have to be wise to understand it. This is what's going on out here. They try to program our brains to believe lies. And if you're not able to read between the line or they lies, your brain gonna be programmed to think just like them. This is what I'm trying to share with you guys today. Democrats and Republicans been fighting forever. If you take away the Democrat, you'll have Jews. If you take away the Republicans, you'll have Italians. And if you know your history, these guys been fighting forever for power over certain things that was took a long time ago. But let me get off of that subject. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about these guys running around here blaming these women, calling them out their names, calling them wrong and all this and all that. I'm going to take up for them today. I used to lie to my women, so I know what they going through. So I'm gonna take up for them today. You have a woman, right, that's hurt, beautiful, sexy, big booty, big everything, right? Nice, gorgeous face and all. She's hurt, and you know she's hurt, but you have money, you have material things, right? You see this woman at the store, or you may see this woman at church, or you may see this woman somewhere out in the public, anywhere, right? Instead of you guys giving this woman advice, because you know she hurt, you can tell by the conversation. She talking about the person who hurt her. Why not give her advice and ask her what did she do wrong for him to act that way? It's a turn off, ain't it? You probably wouldn't be able to get what you're trying to get from her. But one thing you will get from her is this: respect. Some of you guys don't know nothing about that. Y'all so hypnotized into the outside beauty when y'all spends all y'all money, fix up y'all cars and drive these big rides and live in these nice houses and take these girls all on vacations and everything, just for a shot of that. Yeah, I said it. So it ain't the women that's bad. It's you nasty brothers that's bad. Manipulating these hurt women, taking advantage of them, knowing that they hurt. You know what I'm saying? This is what y'all doing. Y'all lying to them. How many women you men that lied to and told y'all self that y'all was gonna marry her before y'all got that shot? Stop lying. Tell the truth. Probably would be better relationships out here today. Why do it takes for you to have to spend your money, take her on a vacation, take her out to eat, spend the night with her for a couple of weeks, to tell her that she's still in love with the man that she left when you knew that from the beginning? Ask yourself that question right there. Stop taking advantage of these hurt women and give them advice so they can see light again. That's my knowledge, these wise words to you guys out here that don't understand what I'm talking about that. You know what I'm saying? Stop taking advantage of these hurt women. I guess it goes back to what this subject is about today. We blessed with different gifts. We got some people out here that's blessed with gifts to take advantage of people, other than give them wisdom. Yeah, I said it. We got them type of guys and women out here too. I ain't gonna just knock the guys. There's some women out here that don't mind running towards the money when they run into a dark place. But like I always tell everybody around me, I'm gonna tell y'all this right here. You can only find loyalty from those that struggle together. Let me say it one more time. You can only find loyalty with those that struggle together. You know what I'm saying? I shared a story with my mom a while back. We was in the 7th grade. I was in 7th grade. The story I shared with her was about school. Because I felt we was going to school only for other people to teach us how to run their businesses once we graduate school. And I felt this in the 7th grade. But they was only teaching us the stuff that they wanted us to know. not the stuff that we needed to know to be better in life. So it goes back to this right here. Just to look at the guys and the women that graduated college, right? Not too many of them went out there and became independent millionaires by the knowledge that they learned out of school. I say 80% of them is actually running a business that another millionaire owns. And the crazy thing about it is this right here, that they in debt with the government for learning something that they can't even use to better themselves. So when I shared this story with my mother in the 7th grade, she told me this: son, you need to find a way for the people can hear you, because you have a view on life that a lot of people don't have. And this was in the 7th grade. Let me share one more story with y'all guys. R.I.P. to my bro D-Dog. R.I.P. to my bro D-Dog. You know what I'm talking about? He from Pyro. Yeah, he one of them Pyro boys, you know what I'm saying? Some thought I was from Pyro, but now I'm a city boy. Straight city boy. I'm colorblind. Only color I saw was green. Even though all of them label me as being from Pyro for my older brothers and everything, I got love for everybody. That's why I was able to go in all kind of different places. But if they asked me where I was from, I told them North Highlands. So however they wanted to label me is how they labeled me. But I was a city boy. Straight colorblind to colors, only to money, and that was green. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what it was. Well, R.I.P. to my bro. Oh, some stuff shared, some words shared. Let me say it this way. These words that were shared came from my grandma and my auntie, right? After my bro passed away, right? So I went over there and had a talk with him because I heard these words. Like they say, the California raisins, they talk. So I heard things to the grapevine. You know what I'm talking about? I swear to God on my blood, I heard it through the grapevine. So I went over there and talked to my grandma and auntie one day. They was both over there this day, right? So what I did was took something that they loved and shared a story with them how it's wrong to say the things that they said. After I shared this story with them, using something that they love, for them to understand that they was wrong with some words that they shared. After I finished my story, this is what my grandma and my auntie said to me. Grandson, nephew, I never been around someone that can take an apple. I'm just using the apple as an example. Take an apple and turn it into a story to let someone understand that they doing wrong. So they told me this too. You need to find a way for the people to hear your voice. So now I think I have found my way for the people to hear my voice. Something just popped in my mind too. This is a true story. This is a story I ain't never shared with nobody. I'm gonna share on her. It was some years ago. I got two kin folks, right? Yeah, it was doing better than me. I didn't love money, right? I loved the people that was around more than the money. So let me say it this way. I would be in places that they wouldn't. I would help people that they wouldn't. I share my time with those who didn't deserve it. I actually give them my dollar away. You understand what I'm saying? So the outcome of this right here is this. The people fell in love. Let me say it the right way. The God in the people felt the God that's in me. So what happened was I gained faith within the people. They loved me. So everywhere anybody, these two kin folks of mine would go, they would all want to know where the wise guy was if I wasn't present at the time. I want to share that story to say this. I'm going to say it now, get back into this story. I went and got a kin folk from out of Muskogee. Still will, you know what I'm talking about. I'm going to have him here on this program one day so him can tell you about this story too. I went and got my kin folk out of Muskogee one time, right? At this time, I was 19, 20 years old. He was doing certain things in Muskogee that I felt it was time for him to leave. So I went on and got him. Moved him up here with me. You know, I ain't had no kids at this time. So that's when I was knee deep in the streets. Sometimes I couldn't see my feet. You know what I'm talking about? Them bars. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah, couldn't see my feet, right? So I was knee deep in them streets. So I come to a situation to where I had my first daughter, right? And let me tell you how I had my first daughter, right? I was dating this woman. She was close to my mother, you know what I'm saying? You know, she was very close to my mother. So she'll go to my mother's house and talk to her about a lot of things and everything. My mother told her, hey, if you want that boy to slow down, if you want that boy at home, you got to have some kids by him. At this time, I didn't know. I found out later in life about this story here, you know. So this is how my first daughter came about, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't just her fault. I was doing what I was doing too, so I can't blame her for that. But she heard that story before we had any kids, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, I'm going back to this story, right? Brother came folk down here. He moved in the house with me. So I had my first daughter. So when I had my daughter, it was time to dig the dirt away from my feet, my legs and all, so I could see my feet, right? I needed a clear path. I didn't want my kids to be me. Yeah, I was young this time. I say about, my first daughter, she was 28, so yeah, I was probably about 23, 24. I'm 50 now, 51. You know what I'm talking about? So that was a long time ago. But anyway, so I cleaned up, shoveled all the dirt away from my legs so I could see my feet. So after shoveling this dirt away, I told my kinfolk, hey, that I run down from Muskogee. I said, hey man, finna try another route. And this is how you can get on your feet and stay on your feet right here. I told him this. I said, still will. Go over there and tell these two kinfolks of mine that you hate me, that you don't like me. Go share with them that I'm out to get them. Go share with them that my team don't even like them. Tell them all the negative things that you can think of so you can get close to them. This is what happened. Swear to God on my blood. So after he went shared these stories with my kinfolks, my two kinfolks, he became their right-hand man. Never did these two kinfolks call and ask me, was this story true? So when you're dealing with a wise guy, show the hatred that was in people that's on top. You remember how I tell everybody the sweat traveling from the head down to the feet? The hating come from the top, it don't come from the feet. Tell everybody this. All he had to do was say the lies about me, and they was able to deal with him. Still with today. They'll call him on his phone, ask him what's up and all that stuff. Well, after they hear this story, they're gonna know that I know that they some snakes. They're gonna know today that I know that they are snakes. And those who know what I'm talking about, after hearing this story, gonna know that they some snakes. The hate comes from the top, not the bottom, man. Those on the bottom just ask for a little help. But if you help the wrong person, he end up taking your position because the people love him more than they love you. And this is wise thoughts, wise moves, wise clues for you guys to be wise too. I swear to God on my blunt. And I'm the wise guy, not the fool. Push them likes. Push them likes. Leave them comments. Subscribe to the page. And I'm up out of here.